Yo, what up, baby? Oh, man, look at that. I messed up something. Hold on. There we go. Black Suburban Dad here. Yeah, and today I want to talk about Black History Month, man. For real, I want to do something special, something a little different that I don't usually do. I usually talk about relationships. But today I want to highlight Black History Month. And I haven't heard a lot about it. I definitely have not heard a peep or a word about Black History Month at all.
Nope.
You probably haven't either. You probably haven't heard anything about Black History Month. Now, what I've noticed is as time goes on, as we head and we skyrocket towards the future, I think Black History Month is going to be something that's going to be left in the past. It's definitely going to be one of those things that are forgotten, especially with all the division going on in the country. People think that black people are already getting enough attention with them cutting up and doing all this crazy stuff out here. I mean, I swear to God, when I get on my Instagram algorithm has picked up a crazy ass algorithm to the point where like all I see is ninjas cutting up doing crazy stuff. That's all I see. And I'm not going to change the algorithm because I frankly enjoy it just a little bit. As long as I do whatever I can, as long as I work my 14 hours a day, work my fingers to the bone like Jaheim, to stay away from these crazy ass ninjas. As long as I do whatever I can to stay away from these crazy ninjas, hey man, I can keep getting on my Instagram, laughing, and seeing what y'all got to deal with out there being around these fools. Now, I got a couple videos today, and I'm going to highlight some of the things that have happened this month. I got one video. It's actually it's a rewind to the past. I think it's about 5 years old, but we're going to rewind to the past, and we're going to highlight one thing that happened. Now, I don't know if it happened in Black History Month, but it definitely has something to do with black culture. This thing that I'm rewinding back to is deeply seated in black culture, and I think it's a highlight and something that we just can't surpass or look over. This is a staple. This is one of the staple things that happen, and yes, it definitely affects black history and black people as a whole, as one. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna run it back. But yeah, I definitely got a couple videos, man. Black people, we have definitely had some inventions. What's his name? Carter or something like that. Look, sounds like I don't know my black history.
Nope.
I think his name was Carter or something like that. He invented the peanut. Is that what happened? Or he invented peanut butter or electricity or some shit like that?
Nope.
Is that what happened? I can't even remember. See, that's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. I'm telling you, man, this is one of these things where it's going to get left in the past, because I've talked to a lot of people, right? And they've said that they'd rather celebrate American History Month. Now, I would say one thing. This is the one reason that I think that Black History Month would actually be talked about, and it would actually be celebrated. And this is not gonna. Is actually this reason right here is never gonna happen. That's what I'm trying to say. It's never gonna happen. For Black History Month to stick around and for it to actually get celebrated, you have to have black people change as a whole. You have to have black people start doing stuff that's more productive, be better members to society, and stop having all these highlight reels like Chicago, all these murders and homicides and stuff like that going on. We got to cut out all that stuff, and we got to become a better people, way more productive in society. And then when we get that stereotype off our back, because the black stereotype is getting worse by the minute, by the millisecond, it's getting worse. I'm saying, man, like I see it in 4K and OLED in real life. I see it, man. Black fatigue is a real thing, and that's the truth, man. So until we stop cutting up and get that stigma off our back and start becoming productive members of society, well, black history is going to be that thing that's faded further and further to the background. Because people want to forget about black people, honestly. They really want to forget about y'all. Unless y'all are actually good people out here and, you know what I'm saying, you're not doing anything crazy, you're just a normal person, plugging away, do what it is, whatever you got to do, whether it be running your business, whether it be working a 9 to 5, raising your kids, just being an all-out good person, maybe giving some donations to your local food bank, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, as long as it's a good thing, then people don't care about black people being in their community. But if you're one of these people that's out here cutting up, like I'll give you a perfect example real quick, right? When I bought my first house, right? I bought my house, and it was in it was kind of in a military community. Now, it wasn't like next to a military base. That's not what was happening. It was in not an elderly, but it was a lot of people that transferred from my community and went to work at this military base. Jesus, I can't talk. There must be the ninja coming out of me. So they went to work at this military base. So I had a lot of good salt of the earth people, good people in my neighborhood, right? Good people on both sides. The only one house in my neighborhood that was cutting up, I'll let you guess. 3, 2, 1. It was a single mom in a house full of ninjas. A single mom, her son, I think she had a daughter too, but the son would always bring friends over there. You know what I'm saying? He'd bring his little ninja friends over there. And it ended up being a drop. Somebody got shot. Like right before I bought my house, somebody got shot. So the neighborhood was kind of like they were trying to get these people out of there. The only people in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So you want to talk about stereotypes and shit like that. And they talk about what you don't want in your neighborhood. And I'm just telling you what's going on. I'm not up here to judge whether it's right or wrong. They say that when you move to a neighborhood, if you have black kids or you have a black family, just say it not a black family, just say if it's a single black mom. If she moves into your neighborhood and her son is under the age of 25, there's a good chance your property value might go down. And for every black friend that he brings over there, you're going to lose $1,000 on the resale of your property. Straight up, man. And I'm telling you, man, from a guy that lived in a neighborhood that had that one person fitting every single stereotype in my neighborhood, I was like, man, like this shit is true. I seen it happening in real life. I was like, I really wanted them out of there. I was like to the point I was telling my neighbors, I was like, man, maybe I should like plant something suspicious on their property and like call the cops and, you know what I'm saying, try to get them out of there. But yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's a real thing. So with that said, man, we're about to celebrate Black History Month, man. We're going to celebrate it right now. Black History's in the building. Black History's definitely in the building. So where are we going to start off with first? We're going to start off with this story right here real quick. Let's start off with Deontay Wilder. Now, Deontay Wilder has definitely been in the news here lately. And he has been actually like crashing out. Deontay Wilder has been crashing out a little bit, man. I mean, what the hell is wrong with him? I think he's got a fight coming up. He's definitely got a fight coming up. So let's check out and see what's going on with Deontay Wilder, okay? Kicking off our Black History Month with story number 1, Deontay Wilder. This man is highly celebrated in the black community. I ain't going to say that he's celebrated by me. Nope. But he's celebrated by a lot of you ninjas out there. So let's put Deontay Wilder on Front Street and see why he had a little bit of a epic crash out. Take it away, buddy.
No, you're going to.
We're here about.
No, but you're going to.
We're not going to talk about him. We're not going to talk about him at all. Understand that? That's it.
I understand that. You've called him a cheat, and it leads me.
The biggest in boxing.
That's.
Wait, hold on. What you sniffing for, Deontay? Just in the middle of nowhere, like. I spy with my private eye.
Like a little bit flaky. You lost those fights. It's kind of disappointing to me
You can say
about
what you
because
want. I know the truth. I have the facts.
Okay.
Understand that. I ain't never lied about none in this business. Why is it so hard to believe a black man than a white man?
Nothing to do with color.
It does. This whole world got something to do with race. Come on, you got white privilege, brother.
Oh, don't start.
I ain't never had that.
Don't start my
I'm a black man with dark skin. Ain't nothing ever been given to me. We done been through so much out of what we go through as black people, man.
I got it.
None of y'all get it. And that's the problem. You think.
Hey, brother, I don't even get it. I don't even know.
Nope.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now. Like, look, man, some people's brains are stuck back in 1969 or 1979, the year that I ain't gonna say that. I ain't even gonna say that. 1969. Some people's brains are stuck back then, man. Even I don't know, 1985, 89. People's brains are stuck back then. I mean, things were getting better for sure. You know, it wasn't as bad as he would like to believe it was, but. Hey, man, Deontay Wilder, it seems like people like this that are millionaire black men, black women, the black women do it too. They always want to go back to that victimhood mentality, man. That's that. I'm telling you, man, the slave master did a good damn job. They did a real good job on y'all, man, because that shit is still taking effect to this day. It's taking effect to this day.
You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
So, yeah, the slave master, man, they did a real damn good job on y'all. You know what I'm saying? They did a real good job on our parents, too. So, like, just say I'm Gen X. I ain't saying my age, but I'm Gen X. I'm borderline Gen X millennial. I'm like the last year of being a Gen X. I could have been a millennial, okay? And my dad would have just hold it off a little bit more, okay? But he ain't want to.
Nope.
But, yeah, man, I could have been a millennial. But people like that, man, they just can't stop playing the victim mentality. They really can't, and I don't get it. I think that we should be starting to get over that by now. Like me, I'm the kind of person where if you call me the N-bomb and I'm talking about a hard R, I'm just gonna look at you like, really? Is that all you got? And I'll probably say something like, "Do you kiss your grandma with that mouth?" And I'll say grandma for a reason because I know that whoever I'm talking to, their grandma probably passed away. Like. So I'm going to try to say something that's going to cut you to the bone. But the N-word does not bother me at all. I don't care if you call me that. You can say it to me 8 times in a row. I'll just look at you like, really? Bro, it's 2026. I do not care about that. But, yeah, man, these people, they really can't stop playing the victim. And what I was going to say, but I lost my train of thought. The slave masters, man, they really did a number on our parents. So I'm Gen X. I think my mom and dad, they would be baby boomers. But you know what I'm saying? When they popped the switch out, the switch was like a whiplash. It was like a whip. Like when the slaves were getting beat with the whip. I think that's what our parents were thinking, man. Like they weren't thinking that, but it was so deeply embedded into their brains. They're just like whipping us like slaves. They didn't even realize what they were doing. I realized, I'm like, man, what the hell is she doing, man? Like she's literally whipping me like Kunta Kinte. I just seen this ninja getting whipped on the screen. Now she doing this shit to me. Like, this don't make any sense, man. Make it make sense. You can't make it make sense, Craig.
Nope.
Let's finish listening to Deontay Wilder, Black History Month in the building.
And you get what you don't understand.
Okay.
Why is it so hard? I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Talking about my peoples and all that shit. It's hard to believe a black man.
Wait, he's the one that brought up his people. See, this is what I'm talking about right here, man. People like this, that victim mentality, I definitely cannot deal with it. That's why there's a lot of people I actually can't talk to anymore because they still walk around with that victim mentality. I mean, I swear to God, man, I don't get it. And a lot of these people that walk around with that victim mentality, they be the people that's least expected to. Like, they'll be the mulattoes. Half white, half black, but they think they're black for some reason, right? They think they're blacker than me, and I'm looking at them like,
no, you're not.
I'm like, bro, what are you thinking?
Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not.
Like, you totally forgetting about you're a whole half a white person. Like, what are you doing right now? But you think you're blacker than me, and they just walk around with the pain and the struggle, and yeah, my peoples, and yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? They out here killing black men. I'm looking at them like, nope. Nah, that ain't happening. that ain't happening like that. I just seen a video today. It was on Instagram. And this dude, the cop walks up to the dude, right? He just walked up to the dude, and that dude was talking that gang. You know what I'm saying? Yo, gang. You know what I'm saying? If anybody say, yo, gang, man, you better watch out. Okay, you either just get out of there. And I'm out of here. Either leave or be prepared for something crazy to happen. And the cop just walk up to him. Hey, man, you ain't got no weapons. The dude, of course, he said, nope. But, of course, he definitely had a weapon, right? He tried to blast the cop in his head. Well, it did not work out because he missed, and he ended up in the upper room. The cop turned him into a ghost right there, R.I.P. in Black History Month. And now, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up this other Deontay Wilder video, right? Because that was pulling out the shorts, right? That was pulling out the highlights of the Deontay Wilder video. So I'm gonna pull up this video, okay? And this dude is
I wanted to
something
move
else.
you on to
By the way, I'm not a fan of Deontay Wilder at all.
Tyson Fury.
I'm not a fan of him at all.
I don't want to talk about him.
No, you're going to.
We're here about this.
No, but you're going to.
We're not going to talk about him.
This is the long form. You're going to notice that Deontay Wilder is doing something that's super suspicious. And like I said, I spy with my private eye, Deontay.
But as part
We're
of
not going to talk about him at all. Understand that?
No, fair enough.
All right, then. So let's move on. It's all about David Chisora. That's it.
I understand that.
Okay,
I understand that. The only
You're already a violent black man. I see it. You know what I'm saying? You're already being violent.
Keep God in your life, fuck nigga.
But let's continue.
The only y'all understand that? You better be. April the 4th is going down.
The only reason
at the O2, you better be there.
Fabulous.
Okay,
You'll be a square.
The only reason I mentioned it is because it's part of the shtick that goes with you. And I missed you first time around when you came in here 3 years ago, when you were in your pomp 4 years ago, doing Bomb Squad and all that sort of stuff. And I've always wanted to have a conversation with you because you've made observations.
Now, I can't fast forward this, right? But there's certain parts of this that I want you to, because there's going to be a trend that Deontay is going to start doing. You're going to notice it, and it's going to be undeniable what's going on with him.
About Fury. I have my own views on Fury. And you've called him a cheat. And it leads me to...
Huh? Huh? What was that? Just out of nowhere, right? I guess there's just, you're allergic to pollen, right? Well, it's wintertime. You're allergic to cats and dogs, right? I don't see any animals in the studio. You're allergic to dust. Maybe that's it. Maybe he's allergic to dust. So he's like, you know what I'm saying, just sniffing out of nowhere. I get it. Okay, I get it. That's just one sniff. We can live with that.
Biggest in boxing.
Yeah, but it leads me to a conclusion.
Wait. Hold up, Deontay. There ain't nothing on your nose. What's going on, brother? Now, you rubbing something that ain't there, and you're sniffing again. Now, it's not the pollen. It's not the animals. No animals in the studio. I broke it down to it's got to be dust, right? That's only 2 sniffs, right? We can live with that, Deontay. It's only 2 sniffs.
Boxing, if somebody practicing, taking their stuff out of their gloves in training, what you think they're going to do in the fight?
Yeah, but...
That's all I got to say about
that. Deontay, you just touched your nose again. Brother... What's going on here? Deontay? Okay, that's only 3 times he touched his nose, like within 30 seconds. I'll take that. I'll let that shit slide, Deontay. Just don't do it anymore, okay?
I want to put something to you about you, right? And Fury just happens to be the hook for it. Right?
That's all I got to say about him.
You talked about being cheated.
Deontay, wait. Hold up. I can't let 4 slide, bruh. I can't let 4 slide, okay? Nope. That ain't going to happen. Deontay, what's going on with you, bruh? Within 30 seconds, you touched that nose, sniffed about 3 times. You're looking down, and you got eye. I bet if he took these glasses off, his eyes looking real crazy. That's 4. Now I'm going to start to judge you if you do that shit again, bruh.
That fight.
Wait. Deontay. Really, brother, what's going on? Did we partake in a little something, extracurriculars before we did this interview? Is that what happened? Look at his mouth, man. Trust me. I know. Look, man. I ain't gonna get into it. All right, let's just leave it at that. I might have known a little something about this, but okay, let's finish seeing what's going on with Deontay.
Talked about water.
Wait, bro. That's 5 to 6 sniffs, Deontay. Something's going on here. Now, I think our brother right here on Black History Month has partaken in a little extracurriculars, and that's why he's so violent.
Being spiked.
So he's bro. Deontay Wilder in the building. He got that last name for a reason, right? They call him the Bronze Bomber. They should call him the Black Sniffer. I mean, the Basset Hound. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? If he do that again, bro, like, that's a trend.
You talked about your Game of Thrones outfit being too heavy for you.
Hey.
I didn't say that.
You said it was too heavy for your outfit.
I didn't say that.
Okay, well, I might be wrong on that one. You talked about the long...
Y'all took a journalist that said something because y'all,
I think he's okay now. I think maybe he was just having like a little allergic reaction.
everybody wanted to come in. Oh, wow, this boom, boom, boom.
You talked about a long count, right? And then you talked about the trainers, Mark Brulan not being good enough.
Facts. No, I ain't say he wasn't good enough.
So what I'm asking you in all of this is, it sounds to me, given the character that you are, that's like a little bit flaky. You lost those fights, and those fights were lost. And you saying that someone like Fury cheated you in those fights, I think is kind of disappointing to me
You can say
about
what you
because
want. I know the truth. I have the facts.
Okay.
Understand that. Because when the documentary and everything start come out, I'm going to show everything.
Fantastic.
I'm going to get all the people that know and all the people that's in the inside. He got people that are inside of him. That can know. I don't, what?
No,
I don't give a about that.
I'm not a Fury
I don't give a about it. I said we didn't want to bring him up in the first place. It ain't got to do with him.
Fair enough.
I don't give a about that.
Now, Deontay, bro.
You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
That's no look. Martin Luther King would be rolling around in his grave, bro. Looking at Deontay Wilder, rich ass, crashing out like this. The Bronx Bomber in the building, and he's on something. I mean, you don't sniff like that for no reason. That's not an allergic reaction. Trust me, I know. He was on something. But that's Deontay Wilder kicking off Black History Month. Yeah, that was a good way to kick it off. Let's get into this story right here. Now, this is Black History Month, y'all. It says 19-year-old fatally turned into a ghost in the head by a friend after refusing to share his Wingstop. Oh, my goodness, bro. I mean, do you get any more stereotypical than this? Now, this is not funny. This is a tragedy. I'm thinking this is the guy that got turned into a ghost by his friend for not sharing his Wingstop fries. Now, it says fries, but they said that for a reason. It's really the damn chicken. It's really that chicken. What is it with chicken that be making black people turning all the way up? You got Wingstop turning up on a Tuesday. Like, that's not good, bro. Now, let's read the story. It says, according to reports, a minor disagreement over French fries, chicken, ended in tragedy for a 19-year-old in Fort Worth, Texas. The teen Jarvis Davis was relaxing on a couch in a West Fort Worth apartment, eating his Wingstop meal while his girlfriend lay in his lap. Oh, my God. This is terrible. This is bad. When a man in the room who had been enjoying chicken wings, but remained hungry, asking to share Davis's French fry. He tried to get Davis French fries, and Davis was like, "Nobody cares, nigga." Davis declined, not taking the resulting anger seriously. So this man was so hungry that he had to turn somebody into a ghost to get his point across. The verbal dispute quickly escalated, and the suspect, someone Davis considered a friend, fired a shot into his head before fleeing the scene. Bro, authorities have identified the suspect and obtained an arrest warrant. Davis's mother, Shakika Kennedy, of course, later expressed profound heartbreak, saying she wished her son had just given up the fries / chicken to prevent this senseless tragedy. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Lock his ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
And some people just need to skip the big house. Some people just, the cops should just turned up and just George Floyded this fool, like right on the scene. Some people just need that treatment, bro. Some people need to get taken up off here, man. Some people need to get taken up off here, straight up. And this guy that turned this guy into a ghost over some damn chicken and fries, hey, man, it's Black History Month, and did this just happen? 5 days ago. So, this is in Black History Month right here, man. Martin Luther King will really be turning in his grave if he's seen this story, man. This is absolutely crazy right here. Diabolical, if I may say. Let's keep going into Black History Month. That was a terrible story, man. Let's see if we can make it a little better. I don't think so.
Nope.
It says, while liberals are protesting ICE, a young mother in Chicago was turned into a ghost after 3 men opened fire on the vehicle she was riding in with her baby. Gabrielle Ayers was a mom just like Renee Good, but not a single liberal will say her name. No, they will not.
Nope.
Now, let's get all that political jargon out of the way. The fact is, and you can see it right here. I'm not going to play the video. These ninjas are running up. It's like it's a gang of them. And they just open fire on this woman's car. Now, I don't know what the hell she did or who she was affiliated with. But I'm telling you, man, Black History Month, look, it takes no prisoners. It doesn't matter if her baby was in the car. They don't care. They don't care if your grandma, your kids, your newborn baby was in the car. They're opening up fire, and they're taking lives, man. They're turning people into a ghost right there. There's something my friend told me that was highly disturbing that he told me. And he heard this from somebody. And I was like, man, we're doomed. If what you said is true, we're doomed. I'm going to tell you what he said. He said he heard from somebody that was right around the age of 17 that these young black kids would rather catch a body than have sex.
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty jams.
They would, I'm going to repeat it, they would rather catch a body than have sex. Now, and I believe him that he said that. I believe that he actually heard this from somebody. That's a problem. I mean, the culture is done. The culture is absolutely done. Now, look, I'm not going to show the video, but this is the aftermath. The car is littered with bullets. It looks like they might have caught her driving down the street. You know what I'm saying? Caught her. She crashed into this vehicle right here. This looks like a barren wasteland. What the hell is that vehicle right there? And that looked like something that should be on Epstein Island, that van right there. That damn Candyman van or something. But, yeah, man, look, nice car. They caught her, and, yeah, she had a baby in the car. Fortunately, the baby was not harmed, but another moment in Black history right there, man. I mean, Martin Luther King is looking at y'all, man, like,
You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
But the problem is you're fighting with your own kind. You're fighting with your own peoples. That is not good, man. And I'm not here to make light of this story, but I am here to just bring the news, man. That's a terrible tragedy right there. I mean, this woman had a kid. It's a terrible tragedy. Let's go ahead and move on to the next story. Now, we have this. It says, what we witness here is not unusual, merely another expression of behavior in the black community. Shout out to CGA. Repeated itself exactly as it was before, as it has before, and likely exactly as it will again. Damn! I'm going to read that again for the people in the back smoking crack that did not hear that, because that was pretty profound. It said, what we witness here is not unusual, merely another expression of behavior, repeating itself exactly as it has before, and likely exactly as it will again. That is very deep right there. So what he's saying is, what's going to happen in this video, black culture and the projects doing this crazy stuff right here, it's a revolving cycle that will never stop. It'll just keep looping and looping and looping. You guys will never get out of the loop. That's a shame. I'm not going to play this whole video because I think there is violence. There will be blood at the end. But I think what's going on here, right? This woman walking up here in a whole damn bathing suit, and it's not a bathing suit. She probably got on panties and a bra. All out in public in 4K OLED real life like this. And I think her daughter's going to pop into the screen, and they're about to have a showdown. Let's see what's going on in this video.
Here, within the Section 8 urban...
Man, I wish they didn't have the music on. This is crazy work right here, bro.
Zoo, we observe a refined culture demonstrating its preferred method of conflict resolution.
Now, I think this is the daughter right here, right? The mom's over here. I think the mom's trying to discipline the daughter, but they're about to have a showdown in Motown.
Classic case of mistaken identity, it seems. The adult directing discipline toward her own offspring was misread by the savage adolescent, who assumes the role of threatened beast and arms herself with a leather strap.
Oh my God, look at these young girls popping off, and they got to be like teenagers. They got to be like 12. They can't be any older than 15. They're definitely not older than 15. I mean, look at the little boy back here. The other little kids are soaking this up. You got Big Mama right here. Very super high calorie right here. I mean, she's about to blow up. Super high calorie. The mom, super high calorie. The kids are going to be super. Everybody in this bitch about to be super high calorie if they're not already. Let's see what happens. I'm going to try to stop it before violence happens. I haven't seen this video. Okay. She's whipping a belt around like a Django Unchained. So, you know what I'm saying? Like they said, it's a revolving cycle. It never stops. Never get out of this cycle. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop it right there. We see violence about to sue. And I know YouTube has their rules. Trust me. I am not promoting violence. I'm only highlighting Black History Month, baby. That's all I'm doing right here, okay? All right. So, yeah, violence is about to ensue. But you heard the commentary. I don't think the commentary was wrong. You heard this profound message that I read out. And, yeah, man, it's a shame. But, yeah, that's Black History for you right there, man, in the building. Let's go to another story, right? Keep this thing rolling, baby. Let's keep this thing rolling. What do we have next? I know I got some. Oh, yeah. I got to find that one video. Oh, yeah. In the meantime, Z the Wizard is gone. Black History. Let's hear about Z the Wizard. Now, it was close to Black History Month. I think like January the 22nd. But we'll just go ahead and slip him in there, too. This is tragic news, man. Black History Month rolls on.
It is hard.
What the hell was that, a man or a woman, bro? I mean,
Nobody cares, nigga.
Let's just go on with the story.
Heartbreaking to learn that rising Dallas rapper Z the Wizard tragically passed away on New Year's Eve. Early that morning, he was caught in a shooting at a Dallas nightclub and succumbed to his injuries.
Bro, so, like, everybody in the nightclub, right? Everybody survived, but this ninja right here, he's the only one that got turned into a ghost. You got all these white people, all these Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Colombians, Filipinos, Mexicans, Spaniards, Brazil. You got all these people in the club, but the lone ninja gets turned into a ghost, man. Hey, bro.
Should have been a night of welcoming the new year, filled with hope and joy, has turned into an indelible wound for his family, friends, and fans. Reports indicate that
this is terrible, bro. Hey, Martin Luther looking at y'all.
You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
Martin the King, he looking at y'all. He see y'all. Y'all cutting up out here, man.
Descended into chaos during the shooting, and
all those people wait here, look at this.
Indicate that the scene
all those people out there from about and this probably ain't the scene. This can't be the scene, all right? They just be putting these videos together.
Descended into chaos during the shooting, and police arrived to handle the situation. The incident is still under investigation. Z the Wizard had been steadily rising to prominence in the local music scene in recent years, attracting a large audience with his unique style and sincere
not anymore. I have no idea who this guy is, but man, these rappers are getting taken out like it's nothing, bro. They getting taken out like a hot date, honestly. I mean, so many rappers, and it's only in that one culture. Country? Nope. R&B?
Nope.
Let me see. What's another music group that gets taken out that just get turned into ghosts like this by their own kind? Pop?
Nope.
Nah, let me think of another one. I think I got one. Latin music?
Nope.
All right, let me guess. I think I got one. I think I already said country. Opera?
Nope.
Huh. Oh, I got one. Rock and roll.
Nope.
Shit, I guess I give up. Only rap. It's the culture is done, baby.
God.
The culture is done. It lets you know right here, man. All these rappers, they be coming up. Triple X Extacion, whatever the hell his name is, got gunned down, buying dirt bikes. Freaking, what's that dude? Nipsey Hussle got gunned down by his homeboy in broad. These are all happening in broad daylight besides this fool. What's that one dude? King Von? I mean, I don't even care about him getting deleted. I think he was a real bad dude. Like, so I mean, he probably had it coming. It's a couple other ones. But yeah, they be getting taken out. The one I don't want them to take out Big X to Plug, man. So Big X to Plug, man. Stay safe out there in Texas, okay? You are the biggest. You the largest, okay? Stay the biggest, the largest. Stay away from them damn ninjas, man. All right. Let me call you back, okay? Big X to Plug. Don't get turned into a ghost out here. But yeah, that's enough of Z the Wizard, man. But yeah, Black History Month, give it up, man. Martin Luther looking at y'all, like I said.
You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
Okay, so we're gonna go into our last story right here, and actually, I got one more after this, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and rifle through this because we're already at 35 minutes. I'm gonna do this story, then we're gonna do the flashback, the moment in Black history that I think is definitely a pivotal point. Okay, so we're gonna get to that. We're out here celebrating Black History Month. Okay, shortest month of the year, but it's okay. We'll get it done. We'll get through it. Now, this just happened. This just happened actually on a train. I don't know what city it was in, but let's check out what's going on here. It says Shody loaded up that hard R. Okay, let's see what's going on. I think what's happening is now some words were probably being said. We got these jackals on here acting like jackals. You got this white woman on here, wherever she is, and she's getting harassed by some jackals. So let's see what's going on. Look, if you see a scene like this, man, if I'm ever around a scene like this, I'm just gonna be like, I'm out of here. All this jackal behavior right here, teeth shining, they just ready to attack. So it looks like all these chicks are against this one woman. The white man over here, he looks like a foreigner. He's definitely a beta boy right there. And he's just recording. He ain't gonna help his people out.
Supposed to beat their ass. Bye, bitch! Bye, bitch!
Oh, they packed Go to the next call.
Oh, she hit him with the hard R. She hit him with the hard R right as the door was closing. And she's like, yeah, these banshees definitely ain't gonna be able to get to me. And let's see what happens. This is so disappointing right here. From one word, that word that I just told y'all earlier, that word doesn't affect me at all. Because this white woman said that one word to them. They're peeling, scraping and scratching at the door, trying to get out so they can probably try to turn this white woman into a ghost right up there on the subway platform. They are clawing, these jackals, these banshees, clawing at the door. This white woman has the nerve to call me an N-word because...
You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
She has the nerve to call us the one word that's going to trigger us to the point where we're just going to lose our sanity. If anybody calls us this word, we got to delete somebody. We got to take somebody's life if somebody uses one word. We're so soft and coddled, and we're so weak-minded. We can't take anybody calling us this one word. It's just going to trigger us. And if they say that word to us, we have the right to take them out. Look at, they're screaming. They're screaming, banging at the door. They're livid. They can't get off the train to this white woman because she said one word to them that made them lose their cotton picking minds, bro. And they can't believe it. This is highly disappointing, man.
You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
I mean, sometimes you just you can't make this stuff up, man. That's so disappointing right there. That's highly disappointing. Time is flying. Let's get to this last video, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. Okay, so this is one video. This is the pivotal point in Black history where I think a lot of things change, and Martin Luther King is definitely looking at these people. Now, it happened a couple of years ago, but let's get into the story and see exactly what happened. While you're reading it, it said, man stabbed, turned into a ghost in Maryland over Popeye's chicken sandwich. Man, they did... Talk about a stereotype. Let's roll the film.
To follow some breaking news in Prince George's County. Police just wrapped up a news conference following a deadly stabbing at a Popeyes restaurant in Oxon Hill. Preliminary investigations say that it may have been over a chicken sandwich when one person cut in line in
over a chicken sandwich. Everybody knows the thigh is the best part. It's the most flavorful part. That shit didn't even have bone in it. They didn't strip the bone. You deleting people over the damn chicken breast. The weakest part of the damn chicken. The most unflavorful part. You deleted somebody over a chicken breast.
You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
That's why I say, man, this story, it's a pivotal point in Black history. I swear to God, like, my fatigue meter is very low right here. This rehashing this story really just took the air out of my sail, man. This is too much. Let's finish listening to it.
front of the other.
But we have been able to determine that preliminarily that this is related to the release of the sandwich here at this restaurant. That this individual was in line, a line specifically for the sale of the sandwich when another customer and he got into an altercation, and that ended with the victim being stabbed outside of the business.
Police say the victim is a 28-year-old man. No suspect information has been released.
Of course it happened. Of course it hasn't, because
Nobody cares, nigga.
and the Cajun style turkey up there too. I'm back. There it is. That's the sandwich. I'm back. The chicken sandwich. And they took that shit way too serious, bro. You to turn somebody into a ghost over the chicken breast. Not even they ain't even have a bone in it. You ain't even get to like the 8-piece or nothing like that. Now I still can't understand if you did that, but I mean, it would explain a little bit. Not the damn breast. He did it over a whole damn sandwich. Now look, man. I can contest. Look, the sandwich was absolutely delicious when it first came out. That was a phenomenal sandwich. Now, since that, the sandwich has definitely fallen on darker days. It's not that good anymore. It's actually not even worth buying. But when it came out, that shit was all those spices. It was an explosion in your mouth. An absolute explosion in your mouth. But, yeah, man, that's the pivotal point in Black history right there. I'm glad y'all liked the show. I hope you liked it. Black Suburban Dad Reviews, wrapping up another one. I am the man with the most flaws in the game. I am the flawed one. I'm also the man with the red shirt, and I wear my flaws as a badge of honor. Happy Black History Month. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Black Suburban Dad Reviews or Black Suburban Dad, man. God, that last story was really, man, that took me out, bruh. I'm done after this. I'll be back tomorrow with another one.